E.N.D here. Day 4 for the spoilers of Modern Horizons. And what spoilers we have today. We have a particular spoiler that I'm not going to spoil it now. I'm going to leave it to the end of this video. It is a bomb spoiler. So stay tuned to this video. Don't press stop because it is a very big bomb. Let's not waste time. Let's begin our day 4 for the spoilers for Modern Horizons. This card, I have already showed you this card yesterday. I was not sure if it was a spoiler or not, but this card exists. It is Blazing Chant for 2 and 1 red. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you put a verse counter on Blazing Chant, and it deals damage equal to the number of verse counters to target player or planeswalkers. It is a very strong card, especially it will continue to ping players for a lot of damage based on the instants and sorcery that you play. Mellow War, we have a reprint of Mellow War in Modern Horizons 2 and 1 blue. It's set to 2. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature to its owner's hand. Crypt Rats for 2 and 1 black. It is a 1/1 red creature. X, it deals X damage to each creature and each player. Spend only black mana on X. It is a very strong card, especially in red decks. Avulator, this is a sorcery. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a green worm with base power and toughness 6/4. This is 1 green. It has Overlord 4 and 2 green. It means that if you pay the Overlord cost, instead of target creature, each creature becomes a 6/4 with power and toughness. It is a very strong aggro card, especially in green, that you can transform a 1-drop on your turn 2 into a 6/4. Quite very strong card. Etching of the Chosen, 1 white and 1 black. It is an enchantment. As it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type. Creatures control of the chosen type get +1/+1, and then it has 1, sacrifice a creature of the chosen type. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. This enchantment will be very strong, and I think it will see play in some creature type decks like Goblin, Human, or also Slivers. Regrowth for 1 and 1 green. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Planebound Accomplice for 2 and 1 red. It is a 1/3 wizard. It has 1 red. You may put a planeswalker card from your hand onto the battlefield. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Basically, for 1 red, you can put on the battlefield any planeswalker you want. Obviously, you need to sacrifice it at the end of the end step, but you can imagine how powerful this card it is. Scrapyard Recombiner for 3. It's a 0/0. It has modular 2. It has tap. Sacrifice an artifact, search your library for a construct card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. It's an interesting tutor construct card. Goblin Engineer for 1 and 1 red. It is a 1/2 goblin. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card, put it into your graveyard, then shuffle your library. For 1 red, sacrifice an artifact, return target artifact card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. This is another card that is quite strong and powerful, especially if you have certain artifacts that can be equipped. We have already seen Planebound Accomplice. We have Force of the Virtue. Basically, this is another card, force card, for 2 and 2 white. You can exile a white card from your hand instead of paying the casting cost of the spell. It has flash, and white creatures that you control have +1/+1. Obviously, white creature will benefit a lot from this card. it has flash, can be used as a combat trick, and considering that all force cards have a free casting cost, this is one of those cards that will be quite very powerful. Ranger Captain of Eos. This is another mythic. It has 1 and 2 white. It's a 3/3 human soldier. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost 1 or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Sacrifice it. Your opponent can cast non-creature spell this turn. You can imagine how strong this can be against burn or also blue control decks. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you the big spoilers. Yes, we have these 3 cards. These are sliver cards, and this is the big spoiler. Slivers are back. We have 3 uncommon slivers, and I'm going to show you a last mythic sliver. Lava Belly Sliver, 1 red and 1 white. It's a 2/2 sliver creature. Slivers creatures you control have, when this creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and you gain 1 life. Temper Sliver, it's a green sliver, 2 and 1 green. Slivers you control have, whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Judgescape Sliver, each sliver creature card in your graveyard has Honor 2. Honor 2 means return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of your next end step. Last and big spoiler, the first sliver. It has white, blue, black, red and green. This is a sliver legendary creature, which is usually called a Sliver Lord, one of the Sliver Lord. It is a 7/7 creature. Slivers spells you cast have Cascade. It has Cascade, which means that when you cast the spell, exile cards from the top of your library until exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. You can imagine how strong this card is and how Sliver fans and Sliver players are excited about these new 4 Sliver spoilers. Leave me a comment below. Do you like Slivers? Have you ever played Slivers? Slivers is a creature type that a lot of Magic the Gathering players were waiting for a lot of years, and finally Slivers are back. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, more spoilers about Modern Horizons and Magic the Gathering.